You know, whatever I choose to begin with, it's like this river down below. The beginning is part of the end. So whatever I either pick up or talk about first, somehow it this is a heart. A pink heart. Why is it we find hearts wherever we go? What attracts us to hearts? I think it's what we all want. Not that we want love and to be loved, but that the heart is who you really are. I happen to be right above a place that I call the Canyon of the Holy Beings, and this is the gallery of the ancient stone beings. And then I was down here the other day, and on that day it was the place of the hungry ghosts. That hunger tied in with this rock, this love. Because the hunger is a way that the hunger is a desire for a love. In order to feel wholeness as if coming from the outside of you. It's as if you put this outside of you and somebody has to give it to you. And you seek it outside. It causes you a lot of pain, this seeking. You think you found it, and then it's like given and taken away over and over again. So this hungry ghost, it causes us to detour from what we really want. If we're always wanting to be loved, as if that love from the child that wasn't loved and knows that emptiness, then we seek for the wrong heart. And we suffer. So it's interesting how so many people, as they walk and they see rocks, there's always hearts. There's always hearts. It's the same color as the rocks in the background. As if the river comes from the red rocks of the heart. Sometimes when we live in such wanting, we can't notice what's so wonderful all around us. Just even the wind blowing, very subtly right now. The sun shining. The rocks standing. these ancient beings, almost like standing witness, almost like these ancient witnesses of humanity. These rocks have been here since the formation and ascent of the earth. They've changed. These particular rocks are probably only 11 million years old. That's not very old. The wind. The river, you can hear the river flowing. The wind blows, the sun shines, the river flows, the rocks stand. Even the rocks in their standing are moving in a way, all the atoms inside of them. There's a kind of movement in a standing. That's why statues, in a way, even though they're not moving, they depict movement in some ways. This pink rock is out here in the middle of all this dark, black, volcanic rock. Waiting out here to be found. But now that I've found it, what does that mean? What have I found? What is it we're seeking? Actually, who is it that is seeking? Within all this movement of life, there's this other movement that seeks within us. And it gets detracted and seeks to be loved. But when, in truth, this is really what it seeks, is the self, your truth. Just the sound of the river. An airplane went by a little earlier, the train went by. We have all this noise in life, and it's like we can't hear the sound of the river. We have all this noise in our brains that wants this and wants that, and we can't hear the sound of the river. As if the sound of this deep current that everything's part of, this deep current of the one, that you can't touch it. Can't hold it. It's as if you have to hear it, but not with your ears. It's as if you listen to it with this attention that you are. That attention that feels the sun, the wind, hears the river, sees the stones standing. And yet something else about that attention that's not hearing, seeing, smelling, feeling, something else, some other indescribable sense of that attention, when it just is. This river just is. It's not trying to make a sound. And the river isn't just the flowing water. The river isn't necessarily something that begins and ends. This canyon, in a sense, is part of the river. The river, in a way, listens to the land. And it finds its way through that listening. Through the listening, it finds its way. So it's through the listening that we find our way home. Not through our wanting, but through our listening. So this place that's above the gallery of stone beings and the holy, hungry ghosts, the other day the light came into there, as if lifting it out of the darkness in the cave into this vast open wideness where you can listen. So in 2 days it will be a new year. My life is this, what I have come to call the medicine of one. It's about the true action of self-love, which is an honoring. And that true action involves this listening as a spaciousness. So I will continue that listening. I will continue. I will continue to share it with you. That's what I'm doing. I'm sharing my listening. I'm sharing my wonderful sacred places with you. I don't have an idea about being on any particular mission or anything. I'm just listening. Go here, go do that. Pick up the rock, talk. Okay, I'll listen. Don't listen to the fear, though. So this listening is the listening to the deep river current that flows through all life, and not getting sidetracked by your fears. So the listening isn't to the mind's thinking in words. It's before that. These little subtle urges that we, I'm not gonna, no, nah, that. So we start thinking, yeah, we question it all. No, I don't pick that up. No, that's silly. No, not that. This, that, no. All the time. So we listen to this. So let this new year of 2014 be the year of true listening. Listening as the love is spacious, circle, truth that you are, to all the movements within you and without. So that no matter what your life looks like, there's freedom. There's a freedom. There's a freedom because you can choose what you listen to. And you can choose not to believe your fear. So I commit myself to this listening. To the deep current that lets the sounds of fear, they're like airplanes and ATVs and trains and all my fears. They don't take me off with them. They don't take me off with them. I'm here now as this listening. I don't follow them. I will not follow them. I will stay here. And this here is everywhere. It's the beginning and the end of the river at the same time. This vibration of the river, it moves through everything here, from beginning to end. A vibration of presence. Like a tone. As if this tone were like all tones in one. With the sound of you. Not that you make the sound and listen to it, but that you listen to the sound that you are. That you are. That you are. And that I seek the true heart. And listen with the heart. Listen with the heart in this new year. Whereas the hungry ghosts, they don't listen with the heart. They're too busy looking for it. So be that heart to your hungry ghosts. Free as the shining sun, moving wind, flowing river, standing rock, everything it moves in, moving in you, because you are the listening that lets everything.